Hello, welcome back. This is segment 3, Tom Segura. He's been in a lot of news lately.
Wait, are you wearing a watch?
Well, now you mention it, I am. I do. I just went and picked this up today, Just went and picked it up.
What kind of watch is it?
Sonic the Hedgehog watch, no big deal, I'm starting doing good well for myself lately. I just thought, I may well go get a watch.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Does it look good?
Yeah, it's nice.
I think it's pretty nice. I wasn't even gonna buy it.
You weren't?
No, I'm just in there walking around the kids section of watches. And I was looking at it and I texted my buddy. He texted me back. He was like, do it, dude. Go for it. I left. I just can't spend $12.99 on a watch. But then,
Right.
I started thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I do deserve this Sonic the Hedgehog watch.
Yeah. You work hard.
I work hard.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to come into me in comments, talk about watches, and not talking about watches and say, don't talk about watches, that's a you problem. Anyway, that was a well-crafted skit. We're talking about Tom Segura. Just a little bit. I'm not going to talk a lot because a lot of people talk about Tom Segura already.
Yeah.
Especially what's going on now, because I had planned on talking about him because we had some local Tom Segura news.
Yeah.
But then the thing happened at the airline the other day, so I'm just going to briefly go over the Tom Segura thing for people. A lot of people that might check in might not know about it from our group of people that watch, but if anybody's here that knows all about this already, sorry. Anyway, Tom Segura was a comedian. Now he's a podcaster. He was a comedian, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty funny. It's kind of told, what do they call it? Observational humor, And he got into podcasts and started making a bunch of money. And he started talking about watches and cars on his podcast all the time. And his podcast people, myself included, not that I watched his podcast all that much, but I would watch clips from time to time. It just got really boring to listen to. You're listening to this guy talk about Rolex watches and cars, and you're not sitting there going, I wish I had a fucking bracelet that tells time. You're just like, okay, it was a nice watch. Can we move on?
Mm-hmm.
Or you're not going, oh, I wish I had a badass muscle car. Got a RAV4. What do I need a badass muscle car for? It's crazy.
You're already so awesome. I know.
He's spending all that money. How many RAV4s could you buy? That's ridiculous. You can have all the RAV4s.
Mm-hmm.
Every different color.
Yeah.
It's gross. But anyway, some people in his chat started saying, oh, that's annoying. Well, you talk about something interesting. So instead of taking a little bit of criticism, he said, all you guys are just poor and jealous. Because of course, right? So he said that and whatever. He did it. He tried to make it a little comedy bit. And it was what it was, whatever. And a few weeks just here recently, he's had to get a bag checked at the airport and just went fully crazy on
the poor lady.
on tweeting about it or texting about it. And it just, proves it proves what you already knew about it.
Yeah, it
as
shows
soon as that motherfucker started working out. As soon as he started working out, I was like, oh God, you're not gonna be funny. It's gonna be over, Because when you start working out, it starts making you think that you're better than you are at things, Because the serotonin levels go up. They always talk about it like it's a good thing. Oh, you're gonna feel so good all the time. But it also makes you feel like you're really smart even when you're not. And really good at stuff even when you're not. Because you're basically a drug addict.
Ah, I hadn't even looked at it like
That's
that.
pretty much
Yeah.
it. Because if you've been around people that work out too much, that's what
Mm-hmm.
they get like.
Yeah.
And it gets to be annoying. Fine, go running, do stuff for yourself. I don't got a problem with that. But when you start getting annoying, you are probably... here's a good sign you're getting annoying. All your friends are also workout people. At that point, you're a douchebag. Anyway, that brings us to the local shit. The local thing, which plays into that a little bit, is that he came through our town here recently, like a month ago. I think he had
a show here.
I think so.
Yeah.
He had like a show here like a month ago, because him and Bert Kreischer come through here. You know, it's just so sad to look at the comments. People are like, "Oh man, I couldn't get a ticket." Why the fuck would you want to go see Bert Kreischer? Go to the beach. You'll see a million Bert Kreischers out there with their shirts off saying dumb shit. Like, you really need somebody to tell you these long, obviously fake, made-up stories. And they're going to say, all comedians make up stories. Yeah, of course they all do. But you become a hack when your stories are fucking insane. So obviously untrue.
Mm-hmm.
That's hacky.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to hear that shit. Tell me you got abducted by aliens or something and something funny happened on the alien ship. That'll be the next one. Well, dude, I got abducted by aliens, but I felt awkward about it. You know? Shit like that.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he's involved with the Russian mob. Good grief.
Okay.
Somebody should hug him between the eyes. Anyway, so Tom Segura comes through town. He comes through town. He leaves. Nobody thinks anything of it, right? Then there's the local news tells us that when he was in town, he got his hair cut at a place. I know. He got his hair cut at a place. And the guy did such a good job. He brought the guy on tour with him. Mm-hmm. It's awesome for that guy.
Yeah.
Awesome for him.
Very cool for him.
What hair? What fucking hair?
It has to be his beard. It's just got to be his beard, yeah.
Get some clippers, put it on one, and run it over the motherfucker. How hard is it? He probably grows really hair in weird places, you know. Probably got like a cheek stash or something.
Cheek stash.
So it just plays more into this. So now he's got to have his own personal hairdresser everywhere he goes. He's got a personal trainer everywhere he goes. He needs his hairdresser. The fuck?
His personal trainer, though. Like crying in that video.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Oh yeah, they did like a behind the scenes video where this guy was crying. I'm gonna put in the...
Yeah, put it in the link. So.
Well, I'm going to put a link for, I think it was Podcast Cringe.
Yeah.
And for the record, he did think the same thing I thought about. The chat was probably just giving constructive criticism, and he blew it out of proportion, the way a narcissist would.
Yeah.
And, but I mean, I think that's pretty fair. I think most people had that observation. That's why everybody is kind of being like, what's this guy's problem? It's not unique. Most people know that's what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I don't either.
He's garbage.
I think so too.
He's got a stupid head.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a bird.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a fucking bird. He's got that pointy nose.
Yeah.
His wife hates him.
Yeah.
They're getting divorced.
There's obviously something
Any
there.
minute there's some kind of divorce happening there.
Yeah.
They're just waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Who knows?
I don't know. Saw this other video where somebody said that they thought, it might have been the Podcast Cringe too. I think it was. I think he had another video where he said that there's this girl with boobs that does a podcast on their channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what her talent is. She has boobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that.
And then she's
super cute.
Extremely flirtatious with whoever comes through. That's her whole thing. It's the first date.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
First date with whatever her name is.
Yeah, first date with boobs.
Yeah. I think that's an app title.
Yeah, that's what it should be called. First date with boobs. You need to watch for about, I don't know, however long you need, but you should finish up pretty quick. She is cute. But anyway, I could probably say that too much. But anyway, that's the Tom Segura segment. That's all we're going to talk about. Because, I mean, I had to reference 2 other people to talk about it. So I don't have a lot to say. Other than locally, that happened.
Yeah.
So good on the guy that got the free money for not cutting hair. Because there's no hair to cut.
Yeah.
It's smooth. Oh, I remember. You remember his personal trainer also had like a totally bald big head.
Yeah, he did.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That's a bitch move. That's a bitch move.
Yeah.
You start going bald, wear your fucking bald spot. Everybody picks their head now like they all think they're Jason Statham. You're not.
No.
It's enough. Have some fucking dignity. Have some balls. Have a goddamn horseshoe. You know? The widow's peak.
Yeah.
Dude, what about that guy from that raping kids show?
The raping kids show.
Law and Order, SVU.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a raping kids show.
Yeah.
And women love him. Women love him. Yeah. He's held on.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm gonna keep my little bit of hair right here. I'm good.
I'm
not a fucking pussy."
He wears it well.
Well, of course.
I mean, just try to go with
could.
like your natural.
Anybody could. Go watch some movies from the 80s. There's tons of cool guys running around with just some hair here.
Yeah.
You're like, guys are cool as fuck.
Right?
They're usually holding clipboards or something. Button-up shirts and pencil protectors, but still. Like now, I'm so used to seeing these Michael Chiklis motherfuckers running around with no hair, just bicking it off every night.
Yeah.
Nair. Does Nair have like a head solution? They should.
Maybe.
Nair, get on it.
Yeah.
It's time. Nair for men. For your fucking stupid head. With your little bit of hair. Keep it. Be a man. Yes. Comb it over. I would love to see some comb overs. We saw one in
Nightmare on Elm
Street. Yeah. John Saxon.
It was a pretty good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, handsome guy.
Yeah.
Super
really.
handsome.
Yeah.
He was in Enter the Dragon as well.
Oh really?
You haven't seen Enter the Dragon?
I haven't. No.
Can't get this woman to watch kung fu movies. I'll tell you one thing. I went to bed one night. I turned on Dune from 1984. And we started watching it. I fell asleep 4 minutes in. Woke up the next morning. LD watched it twice. She was like, it's pretty good. That's a keeper. All right. That's it for this. I think I talked more. I talk enough?
I think you're fine. Yeah.
But
I like to listen to you talk still.
Better than fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay.
Stop it.